Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? All right, let's fucking go, boys. I miss you guys too. Holy shit. Yeah, so there was an echo. I just pulled the stream up on my phone real quick and was basically just seeing if I could get audio to work. What's up, Ashu? Been doing all right? Does the screen look okay? Is it super blurry for you guys, or what's going on? It's really been so long. I literally had to re-download some software even to get this stream going. Screen looks good. Oh man. It's been a minute. I'm actually surprised I got 77 people already. It's been like almost a whole year since I streamed or made a video. In case you guys were wondering where I've been, I became a dad a little bit after Halo Infinite's official reveal last year, and I just didn't feel like getting mad and being as involved. I think I needed to step away for a little bit. I think that was the best thing to benefit myself and the community. Um, but now I'm back and I'm gonna try and make a few things here. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow's multiplayer reveal before I really tear into anything. Um, but we shall see how that goes. So I think a good thing. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? You guys want to just chat? You guys maybe want to watch it together and point out some stuff? What are you guys thinking? I'll let you guys run the show. I'll answer any questions you guys have. Give you any thoughts you want me to give. Yeah, I've already seen it. I actually saw it basically like the conference ended and I got home, so I watched it all the way through. I hadn't seen it at all. Frame by frame, analyze every single frame. You guys want me to do a frame by frame analysis of this thing? Let's watch it together. All right, a slow playthrough. Let's try it. Let's just see what we can do. I'm gonna turn the volume down a smidgen here. Is this a good balance? Let me know. Can I do like a just a just like a frame by frame? So Bonnie Ross is currently speaking. Slight shadows in the background. Sorry. You can't hear me or can't hear the video? Which one? Can't really hear the video. Gotcha. I'll full blast it. Missed you guys too. For frame advancing? Okay, I'm gonna try your theory. Let's see here. Oh. Okay, yeah, we can do this. Still too quiet. Mm, let's see what else I can do. Oh, fuck. There we go. Let's try it. Oh shit! Over 100 viewers. This is good. Let's take a look. Okay. Nothing. Just so. Let's see. So over here, down here, it looks like we got some sort of supply cache where you can pick up weapons. Notice there's like this assault rifle that's highlighted in green. There's you know, it seems weird to just have like a cache devoted to assault rifles. And also, like, I haven't done a deep dive. Like, this is the first time I've ever done a frame by frame, so we're literally just gonna find everything together. If you guys see stuff, let me know. I'll go back to it. Um, you still a bit quiet, but we've all seen it at this point. I really don't know what's going on with the volume then, because I think I got this full blasted. I got my computer full blasted. It's honestly probably my settings, because I haven't done this in a while. I'm sure they are organically placed, but I think since it's open world, my guess would be that, you know, they have like a supply cache where it's like, hey, maybe you found a gun and you want to save it. Because I doubt they're going to get rid of the 2-weapon system. And that's kind of the downside, right? It's like, okay, you have this open world and you can find all these guns and you can do all this exploration, but what can you really find? What value does it really have? Unless, you know, you can actually save it. Because if you can only hold 2 guns, it's like, oh, cool, you found this awesome gun. Are you going to hold it for the rest of the game? What if you find more than 2 awesome guns? You know, you got to drop one of them. So maybe if you find something, you can, like, store it, and that might be what we're looking at here. Same thing here. Like, there's some weapons, and then this looks like a little pad. And also right here, I hope you guys can see my mouse. Okay. But if you put, maybe you can like choose a vehicle from this and it'll pull it up and you can just drive it off this ledge right here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely some sort of operating base here. Let's go a little further. Just like frame by frame. The best streams. Looks like, yeah, it's definitely. Now I wonder if this is going to be some sort of Far Cry thing where you can like capture bases and then maybe like conquer them and get your guys in there or something. Okay, so here's some stuff. We got some jackals, some grunts, brutes. Maybe they've attacked some sort, because you know they got the red smoke, and remember in the original reveal trailer that Marine had the red smoke. So this might be some sort of rescue mission you can go on over here. And by the way, this game looks so much fucking better, guys. This game looks so much better than last year. Last year was just, it was an embarrassment, but this looks pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with the way this looks. I'm happy with how much improvements we can see. And that just goes to show you that don't fucking stay quiet when something doesn't look good, because if we'd all shut up and they released the game as it was last year, because it was supposed to release at the end of last year, yeah, that's why we don't do that. That's why we don't let hype take over. That's why we're always honest and we're consistent with our critiques, because obviously if something doesn't look good, it needed more time, and we were right when we said it needed more time. So take a look. Much better looking, much more interesting, and I actually think they're doing a really good job of making it look like a Halo game. Even like the unnatural geometry, like the hexagonal pillars and stuff, which you can kind of tell is still there, it just doesn't feel as pronounced. Look, we got Bleak Falls Barrow up here. That's pretty sick. Can't wait to check that out. Um, and it just looks better. Just the weird hexagon things, they don't seem as prominent, and even though they're still there, they just look better with this particular geometry. So I'm definitely happy with the way things are looking. It does look like they added maybe like a gritty filter over the top of it or something. But yeah, we're looking good. Oh yeah, someone got the Bleak Falls Barrow reference. There you go. Yeah, definitely not upset at the delay. And that's why I kind of said, hey, this doesn't look ready, right? And I think we can all agree now it wasn't ready, and now we're looking a lot better. So let's keep going. Look at that fucking shit. Look at this shit. You can see there's another. We got the throat of the world up here. That's definitely going to get some graybeard action when we mount that sumbitch up there. Just way better. Just way better all around. 117, the Master Chief. In the next chapter of the Chief's story, he'll face his greatest challenge yet. But yeah, this is actually a collaboration with Bethesda Game Studios. I'm going to go back a little bit. I just want you guys to notice something. And this is the type of shit that me, a hardcore Halo fan, really pays attention to. Look at this shit right here. Look what Chief's doing. Absolutely fucking nothing. And it's the most badass he's looked in 10 years. Look at this shit. See, if this was fucking Halo 5, this dude would be like cartwheeling down a mountaintop and like picking up freaking tree trunks and hurling them at people while he like flies and freaking ice skates down the side of a mountain. And I think this has a lot to do with, it could be Joseph Staten who's maybe like redirecting them towards like that Halo feel, but literally it is so much more impactful to just have the silhouette of Master Chief standing here doing absolutely fucking nothing. He like, this is so just like, it reminds me of like the end of Halo 3 when Chief is standing there with the Arbiter and the ring emerges out of the arc and they're just standing there. And it's like the moment speaks for itself, right? Halo just speaks for itself. Its music speaks for it. Its art direction, its visuals. You don't need like a bunch of fucking Spartan chatter like fucking tango down. Oh, yeah, I got a tango. I got a bogey up there. Someone grab the rocket launcher. Oh, just we don't need that shit. Like, let Halo speak for itself with its just stoic silence. And this is so simple. I'm super hyper over analyzing this. But I'm glad to see shit like this, where it's just like, yeah, that's fucking Master Chief. You already know what he's about. He doesn't got to say anything, and he's just doing some fucking work. And this whole kind of sequence right here really evokes, really the Halo 4 reveal trailer from 2011. That's the vibe I got. Kind of checks to see if that guy's okay. He's not, so fuck him. See, look at this shit. Just blows that shit up. Who cares? So that's just like Halo 2 right there. Just like, oh, what are you going to do with the bomb? Just like, yeah, I'm just going to go fly it over there and just fuck shit up. And so they're definitely just evoking just that minimalist, just badass, like, oh, I bet you can't stick it. You only got one bullet. What are you going to do? It's enough. He's fucking got this shit. This trailer needs more Muse. It's like, hey guys, where's the fucking Imagine Dragons at? Like, how am I supposed to get pumped to just this, What, fucking Whisperings? I need some radioactive in this, or else, how am I supposed to get hyped? I gotta get toxic in here, guys. What's up, Super Fluffy Toaster? Much love to you. Marines look good. Also, do you notice, like, the color tone on Chief? It's not like this bright lime green that 343 has been, like, mistakenly applying. Like, they really get kind of that gritty, like, tone where it's almost like a grayish green, and it looks so much fucking better. And I think we're about to get a good shot of it in a second here. I'm not even mentioning the fact that we got, like, this Cortana, too. Look at this. That's the color I'm talking about. Like, that shit, when I was looking at this, I'm like, that's what he should have been from Halo 3. That's what he should have been from Halo 3. Like this right here, with the light hitting him, that right fucking there, that's fucking Master Chief, boys. That is fucking Master Chief if I have ever seen one. Look at that. That's what he should look like. You notice just like when the light and when the lighting hits him, it's like kind of this gritty grayish green, and it's worn out. Like, to me, that's what Halo should look like. Right there. Like when this image popped up, I was like, this is the most Halo, like, pure Chief that we've had since 2007. Also, holy shit, I got 285 viewers. And the fact that I've been gone for a year and I can do that, I'm really happy with that. So thank you guys so much for still supporting me. It's always scary when you disappear for as long as I disappeared. But you guys are still here, and I appreciate it. And look, we actually got some cool shit, boys. Like, this looks good, dude. Chief looks fucking sick right here. You want the franchise? Look at that. Let's keep going.
Are you sure?
Sir Clowns a lot. Stream's actually pretty new. We haven't been going too long. Martime Steak, thanks for the buck, dude. Appreciate it.
Of course, you can't have a Halo game
Look at that.
without the multiplayer. And on Xbox Series X, you'll be able to enjoy Infinite's multiplayer action at up to 120 frames per second. Finally, I'm very happy to announce that Halo Infinite's first free-to-play multiplayer season and Infinite's story-driven campaign.
Only Dakota asks what my thoughts are on the music used in the trailer. I thought the music was good. It was somber. It wasn't bombastic. It was really subtle. And again, it's just like letting like the ethereal, stoic tone speak for itself, right? There's maybe like one line of dialogue, and it's almost like a one-liner where it's like, oh, one bullet, it's enough. And he's like, oh, that's fucking Halo, boys. That's what it is. I can talk about the crosshairs. Sure. Let's keep going.
Will launch together this holiday.
Okay, so just starting it right off with a kick to my nutsack with this slide right here. For some reason, they absolutely fucking love this stupid ass pistol. I do not know why they feature it so prominently. It's a fucking pistol, and it looks like it could exist in basically any video game. He even used it in the trailer. He's like, oh, fucking throw something explosive and just have him whip out a pistol, man. It'd be so badass. Just, Jesus Christ. Anyway, so slide, you can see the foot. Let's really break this down frame by frame. We can see his foot approaching my nutsack. Oh, and there it goes. Okay. Little story elements here.
A new generation built to fight.
What's up? What's up, Backman? Oh, man, and we got Venoms in here. Whoo! Where's my face cam? I can't afford that shit, bro. You crazy? You crazy? Just like the bags around my eyes? Anyway, let's keep going. Back up. So now we're going to get into some frame by frames here. And we're walking, and we're walking. Okay. So we got the fucking kookery knife that Emil had in Halo Reach. Pretty badass to see that. Not sure if anyone noticed that. And I don't know what gun he has, but it looks like he has a pistol and a pistol. That can't be right. That can't fucking be right. That can't be right, right? I have no idea. That looks like he has a pistol and a pistol. Jesus Christ. Okay, it's the Bulldog. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I really couldn't tell from that silhouette. So we're frame by frame in it. This is the Bulldog here. Cool. So I like the shield flaring effect. I think that looks pretty good. That's kind of what we want it to look like here. He's using some sort of plasma gun. I have 343 viewers now. Holy shit. All right. So that looked like a two-shot. Gaming Ranger, thanks for the $2, dude. Okay. This is the... looks like the Commando. Alright, I guess that's fine. Some Commando skins, and it says... You never know when you're going to find some shit. I can't read that. I can't read that. I have no idea what the fuck that says. Oh yeah, the new weapon designs are not... Oh, it just says VK78 Commando. So it looks like it just has maybe the name of the gun on there. CQC. Armor designs look really good so far. We got some Needler action here. Okay, so we got camo skins here. I think that looks pretty sick. Got our boy the Chopper back. Here we go. As you can see, I'm maybe like the best editor that has ever lived. Chopper design still looks a little Mega Blocksy to me. Doesn't have like the chop shop brute aesthetic that I prefer from Halo 3. Looks okay. But the main fucking thing is that the Chopper's back. And the Chopper is probably one of the coolest the vehicles that freaking Halo has ever had. It's a bit too clean, I agree. Like, you can just see, like, the lines here. They're just, like, really smooth lines. Even, like, these fenders right here. I freaking imagine, and here's how I would hit us with the Act Man voice. I fucking can. What's up, everybody? This is the Act Man here, and today we're gonna talk about Halo Infinite. Let me know how I did. Thoughts on the Destiny Telesto bouncy shotgun? We will get into that. 11 out of 10, not fucking bad, dude. Not fucking bad. I'm getting some good reviews on that. I'm getting some fucking good reviews. He's probably still gone, but you know, he's heard it before. He's heard it before. Like, we'll be fucking playing Among Us or some shit. Holy shit, dude. $50, I appreciate that. And absolutely we're gonna play when the beta comes out. $50, Ackman, I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, me and Ackman, we'll be playing Among Us or something, and I'll be like, it was me, I did it. And everyone's be like, okay, well, vote Ackman out, because he just fucking admitted it. I mean, alright, you caught me red-handed. He's dead. Oh, man, alright, we've been, holy crap. I got a couple other donations here. I really wasn't expecting a 400 view day. But God Sing, appreciate that, man. Appreciate the love. Can't wait till I rip Infinite a new Halo. Well, that's only if it's bad, you know. I'm going to give it a fair shot. And honestly, there's quite a few things I liked in this trailer. Definitely worried about the, just kind of underlying base mechanics, which are still going to be just bleh. But still. Oh god, thoughts on the Destiny Telesto bouncy shotgun? Well, when we get the Telesto bouncy shotgun, we'll have a little chat about that. Alright, next time I'll join your stream and you can try and do a voice impression of me. Oh man, well, what's up, Ubernick? Going on? Appreciate checking it on. Foxy's in here. Appreciate looking into it. My last stream was like 800. But the fact that I'm at 400 and I haven't been here for a year, it's pretty sick. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is just one of those staged as fuck shots. But that's okay. You got to make a trailer look good. Here we go. So here's what I like. Yeah, like having the fucking two Hornets take off exactly with the with the chopper and the ghost in there and the fucking rocket hog. You just know like all these 343 devs are just sitting there and they're like, all right, fucking guys, 3, 2, 1, let's go, go, go. They're just fucking jumping off these things. But hey, look, I like that they're showing this. I like that they're showing like the on-map interactions. I like that they're showing all these vehicles in the sandbox elements. You're just like, fucking take a chopper off a lift. Let's do it. I like that shit. I do not think this is Valhalla. It might be, though. This might be Valhalla. Is it? It could be. Matthew Macedo says glad you're back. Appreciate the love, dude. Let's keep going here. Yeah. Now here's the thing. I believe I read something on Twitter today that said that BTB is 24 players. And if that's the case, that would be way too fucking big for Valhalla. So unless they stretched it the fuck out, we'll see. Got some decent air on that. Okay. I'm moving this frame by frame, and I haven't seen a new image yet. Okay. So maybe a story here. Let's go back. Let's take a look at what these dudes are holding. So we got maybe a carbine, the shotgun, the commando, and the boy, the battle rifle. Okay, cool. Just more showing off armor designs than anything. So this silhouette, that's a new gun. That looks way too big to be a pistol. And I don't think it's the Brute pistol, so I'm not quite sure what that is. Only Dakota, thanks for the $5, dude. After this, yeah, we can check out the news on Waypoint. We can do that. This dude's got a sniper over here. Badass. Tomfoolery, thanks for the $10. Love your input as always. What are your thoughts on the free-to-play multiplayer model? Well, I think it's obviously it's good. I think you'll see some negative repercussions in regards to microtransactions because you can't give away a game for free and not make money off of it somehow. So you're going to see some of that. But at the same time, it's like, hey, it will give a lot of people access to it. So if you're going to have shitty invasive microtransactions, you might as well make it free to play. Thoughts on the weapon designs? Pretty generic, not going to lie. There's a couple in here that I like, and when I find those, I will definitely point those out to you. Thanks for the $2, by the way. Let's keep going. That's the commando. Here's this guy about to Spartan charge. Feels great. Oh, wait, he didn't do it? maybe that's not in the fucking game anymore. He used his gun. Boys, he used his gun. I repeat, he used his gun. We might be alright. Holy shit. I also think that was, here's the thing. Here's Sprint, right? And it's going to fuck up map design. It is what it is. It's in the game. But that is pretty quick from Sprint to ready to fire. And it just looks like they added it to the game and they probably didn't want it at some point. And they were like, well, we can't fucking take it out. So we'll just try and make it like as useless and inconsequential as possible. And I just find that fucking hilarious. That it's just like, fellas, you could have just not had it from the beginning. But we're not going to dwell on it. It is what it is. Obviously, its impact will eventually be made known. But let's keep going. Yeah, I know. If it's useless, why have it there? That's exactly how I feel, but, these people are smarter than me, so. So you just got fucking ragdolled. That's cool. Sniper rifle. Okay, let's try this here. That's a point blank. Why did he do that? Did he just fucking shoot that for some reason? Yes, that's right. Don't finish him off with your last bullet. Okay. So here we can see, obviously, items on map. That is bar beneficial. Yeah, it's Hokey Bird, like Hokey Bird said. It's a placebo effect. So here we go. And this is why you don't want to give people this shit on spawn. Right? Literally immediately picks it up, and the first thing he thinks to do is just like, let me just fire it at the fucking ceiling. Cool. So here's what's cool, right? Also, that sniper reticle is tiny as fuck. That is the smallest sniper reticle we have ever had. So maybe they're trying to increase the skill gap of it, which I am 100% for. That is incredibly small. That is an incredibly small fucking crosshair. But this is why 100% you don't give people shit like a grapple hook from the start, because it just absolutely fucking breaks your map design. This dude just instantly Spider-Man's off the ceiling and flies up there and no-scopes and fucking headshots this dude. And you would have absolute chaos if you just gave everybody that on spawn, either in a loadout or just as a base mechanic. But when it's, something you can control, when it's something on the map, yeah, you can go pick it up. You get a reward for your map control. If you break the map, that's okay. It's controlled. It's a reward. The ability to destroy map design should be earned, fellas. You should have to work for that shit, okay? So that's kind of what happens here. And when you do it this way, not only do you not destroy your entire core game and force you into an impossible position of trying to design around it, but once it's in the game, if you want to create a mode where you do start with it, you can fucking do that in custom games. You can make like badass, the floor is lava game modes, right? Where you're fucking, maybe you could like forge these like objects to be moving on top of you, and you're basically trying to like grapple up to the moving objects and constantly keeping you above the floor, and if you touch the floor it'll kill you. Like, you can do it. Box of Curios says, about to unsub from this clown's channel. Well, I appreciate you subscribing in the first place, man. So you can do that. You can do cool shit like fucking Spider-Man. You can do like a cops and robbers version, but like the cop is Spider-Man. So, like there's so much more you can do when you innovate through your sandbox and not your base mechanics. And the theme of this trailer that I got is they're focusing more on the sandbox elements. You remember back to Halo 5's reveal when they were talking about all of Halo 5's new features, and it was literally just like a fucking showcase of all of the different gameplay mechanics and shit that they added. You know what I mean? Like, it's literally just like sliding, charging, ground pounding, sprint, clambering. Like, literally, it was just like a fucking checklist, an actual checklist on the screen that they went through and explained. And they were like, oh, but it even starts. It's okay. Yeah, no, because you got to design around all those things, and it actually fucking sucks. And it really hurts the design of your game. When you do shit like this, like you have a grapple hook, I got no fucking problem with the grapple hook if you pick it up. You know what I mean? There's absolutely no problem. And yeah, UV, the theme is the grapple shot. And I hope that doesn't mean that it's like, yo, this is like the one thing our focus group said was cool. That's the only thing that tested. Well, let's do that. Like, I hope that's not the case. But we shall see. Spencer Bell, thanks for the $10, dude. Missed you too. Missed you too. Let's see. Let's keep going. Okay, here's an interesting gun. Here's an interesting gun. All right. So we got the fucking plasma cutter from Dead Space, and then they let it bounce. So I love shit like this. It's not really a shotgun, because that shit's got some range. Like, you can see he's pretty far away. So this is just like a really concentrated bounce shotgun. And guns like this are fucking awesome. This makes the scatter shot look like an absolute pile of shit comparatively. The scatter shot was just a shotgun that occasionally bounced. This is like, nah, bro, this is like a fucking trick shot gun. Like literally designed to do cool shit. And this is what I'm talking about, fellas and ladies. This is literally what the fuck I'm talking about. Just like guns that let you do cool shit, innovating through the sandbox, where you can post something like this online where, like, yo, I fired this bounce gun and I hit like 12 people, or I bounced it like 12 times and killed this dude. And it looks like you can also, invert the blade or whatever, Dead Space style. Like, that's a cool gun. Like, what am I supposed to say? That's a cool gun. That's like a way better looking gun. Ubernick says it's the scatter shot's big bro. It's like, bro, this is the scatter shot's dad. This fucking just fathered the scatter shot. All right. The Ackman says we also didn't see any Promethean weapons. I don't think we did. Anyway, so this is scatter shot's daddy. Made it look like a little baby boy. And this is a way better gun. This is far more interesting. I'm hoping the rest of the sandbox is indicative of guns like this. We have seen a lot of generic ass looking fucking guns, but at least this is a gun where I'm like, I could see myself playing with it. I could see game modes where you have like a shield door that's like covering half of your player. Like, you can see through the other side, but you can't shoot through it. And it's like dodgeball with this gun where you have to like bounce it underneath the shield door to hit people on the other side. Like, that's what happens when you have interesting guns. It's like, well, fuck, there's a completely brand new game mode that's possible because of your sandbox. You see what I mean? That's kind of the shit I'm talking about here. The daddy shot, absolutely. 500 viewers, by the way. Holy fuck. I really, like, when I hopped on and there were 60 people here, I was like, wow, that's actually pretty fucking good. Like, I haven't been here in a year. So we're sitting here at 500 views after basically a year's hiatus. And I just really appreciate the support, guys. Really do. Let's keep going. Blast the fuck out of him. Just disintegrates him. Here we go. Okay. Oh man, look at that! Just let's just run around with the hammer. Let's just go fucking shove this right in Favyn's nutsack. There it is. Woo! Okay, so here's something. Here's some shit. What the fuck is going on here? So we got what looks like a plasma pistol. And he fucking Goku slaps the shit out of it. Alright, he just, just fucking slaps that Psy beam away. and it looks like he reflects it back. So that looks like a new ability. Did you guys catch this shit? Look at this. He's got a hammer, and he has a fucking deflector arm thing. And once again, I like shit like this, especially when it's like an on-the-map pickup, because once again, you can just do cool shit with this, basically. You know what I mean? Like, you can just, like, fucking, again, countless game modes. I don't know if I can come up with one off the top of my head, but fucking, like, you could make, like, an obstacle course where you have to reflect a beam back and forth to one another and keep it from hitting all of these various different obstacles until you get all the way to the end. Like, you're just strafing through this obstacle course. I don't know if anyone's ever seen, like, that really old Harry Potter thing where you have, like, a little styrofoam ball and you, like, turn the air on and you have to, like, manipulate the ball and make it through the obstacle course. You could do cool shit like that. I don't know what made me think of that off the top of my head, but that's the kind of shit I'm thinking about. Planet Nosers, thanks for the $10, dude. I know we haven't seen everything or how they fully, but from a totally surface level, do you think they're making a good balance of team assist equipment and personal superpower equipment? Honestly, no, I don't. It primarily seems to be more like me equipment, like I'm making myself more powerful, as opposed to more of the Halo 3 style, where it was like, hey, you know, fucking, I can throw a bubble shield and protect my team, or I can throw a power drain that would affect me if I wasn't careful. So I don't think there's quite as much. Ultraman says, bro, one life for pulsar tennis. Absolutely. Wonder what kind of stuff you can deflect. Yeah, I want, like, could you deflect a person? You know, could you deflect a vehicle? Like, could you just fucking Foos Roda a charging mongoose if you wanted to? Possibly. Yeah, and it's like, here's the thing. I'm not just, like, super hyper stoked on the implications these equipments have on, like, a regular Halo match. However, because it's a sandbox element, you can control it, and thus you can use it for specific game modes, and I do think that's a benefit. When you expand the sandbox and it's controllable, and you can keep it out of the shit that's gonna, you know, hurt the game, and you can put it in the shit where it's gonna help, that's what I've kind of been preaching for the last 5 years. Let's keep going. Okay, so here's a little concerning. Oh no, here we go. Okay. So we know he EMP'd him, and he does one-shot him. For a second there, it looked like he wasn't going to be able to get that one-shot. And yeah, it's like a more interesting... If it's Armor Lock 2.0, it's way more interesting. It's way more active. It's not just like this, hey, I'm going to freeze the game for 4 seconds, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's like this really intentional... It's more of a parry than a shield. If that, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's a great way of putting it. It's more of a parry than a shield. Hit scan BRs. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. It's kind of an interesting reticle. Am I just not seeing all of it? It kind of just looks like... It kind of just looks like a cross. A dog's absolutely losing his shit. You like this shield. Well, it looks like you can shoot holes in it, but apparently I think you can shoot through it from that side. So, again, I think that's kind of bullshit. I'm not a huge fan of that. Okay, so see, you can break it. So that's semi-interesting. I think it would be more interesting where instead of just being able to shoot through it, like, shooting through the other side would open a hole in one shot. And so, like, it's an advantage where it's like you can choose which hole to open, but you also open yourself up from that side. Like, that seems more interesting to me than just, you know, fucking, oh, here you go. Like, here's just some free, easy shots. keep going here. Okay. So I like this. This guy just grappling up here for no reason. And then we got a plasma shot here. Just sticks him. I also want to point out, I have absolutely no fucking idea who's who. I've heard red versus blue is gone, and I haven't seen any team coordination here, unless this has all been like free-for-all, which it doesn't look like it, but it looks more like they're using like I don't know how you can know who's who, because here's the thing, right? You come around a corner, it looks like there's an outline system, but it's not in the trailer. They turned off outlines for the trailer. Okay, so I'm a little concerned though, because what if you're on red team and you get a red outline, but you pick red armor and it really skews it? Or vice versa, like blue team with blue armor. Like, it's just going to get a little wonky, I think. And when your shields are flaring like that, and you have that huge, giant, bright effect, and you come around a corner, and you have somebody whose shields are flaring, like, is there going to be good threat detection? Are you going to be able to tell whether that person is on your team or not? Now, people are saying, hey, they turned it off for the trailer. And I hope that's true. I hope, like, when we actually see it in action, we're like, oh, yeah, it's such and such. But right now, it's definitely a little confusing. Here's something cool. This map looks nice. Yeah, this map, I mean, we only see a snippet of it, but I don't know. I think this looks like a Halo map to me. What do you guys think? Let me go back. Like, see this shit? Look at this. That looks like Halo to me. I like that. He fucking grapples the skewer. I don't like the announcer saying skewer acquired, because it's like, no fucking shit, I just picked it up. But maybe they did that just for the trailer, so that it can be like, hey, this is a new gun, and it's called the skewer. So let's see this. And it looks like it absolutely fucks shit up. That's cool. So, again, theme of the video is sandbox elements. And I think the reason they're showing the grapple hook is because it does a really good job of connecting those elements together, right? It's like, you can grapple people. You can grapple fusion coils, which we'll see. You can grapple weapons to you and pick them up. You can grapple onto vehicles so that you can fucking, hijack them. And it sounds like Grapplejack, right? Like, you can get medals for it. So, to me, that's why the grapple hook is featured so prominently, because it's probably their best idea in regards to, hey, we're making a sandbox-driven game, and here's something that interacts with all of these different pieces from the sandbox, right? So you're actually make me more optimistic. I was skeptical first when watching the trailer. Yeah. I mean, like I said, like, obviously there's the underlying stuff that I don't like, but I've been preaching sandbox design for a long time. I've been preaching innovating through the sandbox, through the weapons, through the vehicles, through the maps. And I see that here. So, to me, I don't know how the full game's going to be like, but regardless, it looks like we're moving in a better direction, right? It looks like, even if Halo Infinite's not it, I see, like, the fruits of our labors here, where 343's kind of like, oh, I'm starting to get it. Yeah, maybe the first half of Infinite's development seems like maybe there was some trouble. Last year it looked like things were in trouble. But it looks like at some point they were like, I think we should maybe start doing some of this stuff. And it's working. So I am happy about that. Jackson Dye, thanks for the $2, dude. Let's see. I'm going to read a few comments. worried that grapple jacking will be OP from Hokey Bird. Well, I think it probably definitely will be. I just think it's going to depend on how much they control the actual fucking grapple. Also, what happens if someone grapples towards you and you have a repulsor and you launch them backwards? Like, do you launch with them because you're grappled? Like, are we going to see some fucking insane bugs, or like what's going on? So that's what I think they're focused on the grapple for. Okay, so here's some shit. There's the ring from that initial trailer, and as you can see, just there's the gritty filter. It looks good. Like, it looks like Halo Reach 2.0, you know, kind of the grittiness of Reach, but plus. And this is why I don't think we saw Valhalla before, because that is definitely the same structure. And as you can see, we're flying into it from behind. This was never part of Valhalla, unless this isn't part of the map, unless this is like the ridge over the top. But I don't think it is, especially since there should be a gravity boost right here, I believe, that shoots you over to kind of the river. Yeah, I don't think I have that backwards. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the gravity should be right here. So that is not. Fuck. Let's see if we can get a good shot of that ridge. Yeah, I just don't know. This looks like maybe more of a Sidewinder type deal, where it looks like it loops through here, and then the other base is over here, instead of like the base being over here like traditional Valhalla. Maybe instead they kind of have it loop through here, and they kind of have like this natural break where you have this cover that protects it and maybe breaks some sight lines from base to base, so that the extra player count doesn't just absolutely make everything fucking insane. Nice opinion. Let's see. I don't think this map is Valhalla. Hollow says, I don't think this map is a Valhalla remake. I think it just uses the same tower design. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. There's no mongooses here. There's some sort of fucking laser door or something. Venom says they have it curved because hitscan BRs will delete everyone across the map. You're honestly probably not too far off, though. Yeah, and that's kind of what I mean, like breaking the sight line, so that it's just not this absolute horrific dome fest. Looks like a CE level. I think it looks cool. Like, to me, I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a Halo map, and honestly, I'm happy with that. Here we go. Again, just more shit. This is the same map, so it's definitely not Valhalla, because you can see right here, there's one of the bases. So this is the same map, and you can see we got chutes over here that can launch you onto the base. That's kind of cool. We got fucking tanks. Yeah, this is just definitely just a brand new map. But I do think it looks pretty cool. We got, you know, all of these choreographed vehicles here. We got these people fighting, this person launching, Hornets are shooting at something, you know, Warthog here, tank here. This is just an absolute clusterfuck. It looks awesome. Will this play good? I have my reservations because I don't see like any balance here. Like, it just feels like, look at all these fucking toys, bro. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Steven, thanks for the $5, dude. Just want to say thank you for being so quick to make this video. Have been looking forward to hearing your thoughts on the reveal. Actman, thanks for sticking around. I hope they actually bring back the Falcon or Hornet instead of just having the Wasp. Me and you both. Here we go. So again, just fucking people flying around. They got fucked. Jesus. Just fucking bodies flying everywhere. What is that? That looks like a new gun. That looks like a new gun. Oh no, you know what that is? That's that 3-round burst. Fucking we call it the big battle rifle. The 3-round burst explosive thing. from the original trailer. Kinda meh. Someone said it's the Ravager. Oh, the Ravager, alright. Just fucking explosions. Just more explosions, just like everywhere you turn, just like, how long can you actually sit in a vehicle in this game? Like, how long will you survive? Ordnance drop inbound. So I just think it's fucking hilarious that they have a flying vehicle drop off a flying vehicle. Just, I don't know. It's kind of funny. Okay, dropped his guns. So, Banshee bomb confirmed. Capture the flag. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Good ass music. Good. And there we go. Alright, oddball. There we go. There we go. And this is the shit right here. This is how you know you're just choreographing the fuck out of something here. Let me go back. VK, thanks for the $5. Don't like the look of the Hornet. Kind of looks like a toy, not realistic. A little bit. I love this segment right here because it just shows you that 343. They're just like, yeah, listen, this will happen totally, right? Look at this. Let me go back. I mean, it looks like it was badass, right? Show me what you can do. All right? So getting shot at, right? Someone clearly in your view getting shot at. You have a pistol in your hand and you think, "Nah, I'm not going to throw this grenade at the guy. I'm going to for sure be able to kill the guy, no problem. So I'm going to take the time to throw a grenade at the sword in the foreground to kill the people who I cannot see. Then I'm going to shoot this person with my pistol, even though he has far more bullets on me currently. All right? Just like two-shot him. Bam. There's the gun. Oh, thank God someone came around the corner just in time. Here we go. Combat evolved. He has a shotgun. Doesn't matter. It's all good. Halo Infinite. And so, obviously, looked fucking sick. Do I think this is going to happen ever? Maybe even a single time? Not sure. Tell me that's not the samurai helmet. Yeah. It's possible. So here's the thing. They're just showing you sandbox interactions, right? They're just showing you, hey, you can nade weapons to yourself. You know, that's what they're showing you. They're like, hey, listen, you can get creative. You can do these things that are historically Halo. You know, throw a grenade, bounce weapons to yourself, do cool shit. That's what they're showing off. My only concern is, like, how much is really there? How often is this going to be relevant to moment-to-moment gameplay? And that's why I really want to see, just like, show us a match. Just show us from beginning to end Halo match. What is Infinite? What can you expect, you know, in a regular match? Yeah. So no, I'm not criticizing it from being heavily scripted. Obviously it is. That's what I would fucking do if I was making a trailer. I'm just pointing out, like, hey, let's see a beginning to end gameplay here. We like it. We just acknowledge that it clearly wasn't meant to be thought too deeply about. I'm happy with what they showed, but I was hoping to see a full match. I do know there's going to be another showcase tomorrow, and when I watch that one, I'll probably just do a video on everything. This is the most Halo we've had in a decade plus. Probably agree with that. I'm probably not going to be able to live stream it because I got to work. I do think this is interesting. And this worries me slightly because this to me is a little bit of an anti-Halo philosophy thing that they're hinting at here. There appears to be like this separation between its multiplayer and its campaign. And I think it's interesting that they say, hey, the multiplayer is free to play, and they don't say that about the campaign, which leads me to believe that that's probably going to be something you have to buy. And I just feel like they should put it on Game Pass. They should give everybody the game, and I think the multiplayer needs to be connected to the campaign, not so much in the story, but just like to have this cohesive experience where like, hey, I can unlock armors for the multiplayer in campaign. You know what I mean? Like I can do things in the campaign and have it connect to multiplayer, and they might still do that, but I don't know. I think it's really important for Halo to be like this really cohesive passage. It is going to be on Game Pass. Oh, it is on Game Pass. Okay, cool. Okay, that's fine then. No problem. So basically, if you don't have Game Pass, you have to buy it. But even if you don't have Game Pass, Infinite's multiplayer is free to play. Is that how it is? Okay, so everyone's saying yes, that's how it is. Okay, so I'm okay with that. If it's all on Game Pass, no problem. I thought maybe they were excluding the campaign from Game Pass for a second. So that I'm okay with. No, I have not read the Waypoint blog yet. I mean, I can read the Waypoint blog if you guys want me to. The Waypoint blog has more details. Read it. Read it. Yes, please. Do it. Noah Bryan, thanks for the $15, dude. Been here since at least October 2016. Remember watching an old stream with 20 people where we kept joking about the MOAs from Reach for some reason. Good to have you back, dude. I remember that MOA of Life. We were playing SPV3. That was a good stream, dude. Ultraman, thanks for the $10, dude. So a wild idea hits me. Since Halo Infinite is trying to be a 10-year thing, this might be the basis for multiple story attachments like Spartan Ops, but each campaign might have their own works. Very possible. I never made the Halo Reach video. No, I did not. I definitely got distracted with the baby there. All right. Well, let's go take a look at this Halo Waypoint blog here. As you can see, I do not have Halo in my history here. Paul G, thanks for the $5, dude. Appreciate that. The multiplayer reveal. All right. Let's go through it. Fallen Spartans, a new day is upon us today, and through this week, we're excited to share and show the first details of what you can expect when Halo Infinite's free-to-play multiplayer experience arrives later this year on Xbox and PC. Whether you're a returning player or brand new to the franchise, Halo Infinite builds on the legacy foundations of the series' sandbox-driven multiplayer to offer something that's equal parts fresh and familiar, frenetic, and fun, with a personalized Spartan journey that's only just begun. So, when I hear shit like that, look, they're talking to us. They're talking to us, boys. Sandbox-driven multiplayer. If you don't think they've been listening to us preach this shit, they obviously have. That's why the trailer was what it was. I think this is probably something recent. I feel like this has had a troubled development, but at the very least, they've figured it out. So I think if Halo Infinite started development today, maybe we wouldn't see Sprint. Maybe we wouldn't see Slide. Maybe we wouldn't see some of these things. But this is definitely the most Halo-feeling game 343 has ever made. And I don't know if we're all the way there yet. I don't. I don't. In fact, I don't think we are. But we're definitely like the needle has turned back. I think we can agree with that, right? The needle has started to point back towards what Halo used to be, and depending on this game, and I know it's supposed to be a 10-year game, but the next Halo might be where we need it to be, because they're starting to use our terminology. All right, when we've been saying, hey, stop doing all this shit, focus on a sandbox driven game, and they start saying shit like this, because in Halo 5 was all even starts, fair, arena, even starts. Now it's like sandbox. We're a sandbox game. So definitely the closest to Halo they've been. I am worried because I do think the base mechanics are incredibly dull, and it's really going to come down to kind of the condition of launch here. Gaming Ranger, thanks for the $2, dude. But I'm going to read through this, and then I'm going to give you why I think Halo Infinite might fail, but also, in my opinion, what its path to success is. So let's kind of go through it. All right. In the days ahead, we've gotten even more in store for you with additional insights and details coming from folks across the studio. Here's a look at what's on tap. The great journey so far, available today. Okay, 343 Industries Halo Infinite multiplayer overview. So this is obviously where hopefully we just see a whole match, and this is where we're going to see it. This is where we're going to see the moment to moment. What's a game like? How good does it feel? How fun is it? That's going to be important. Halo Infinite Mark 7 Spartan cosplay guide. Absolutely no fucking interest in that. Cannon fodder. Lore Master Grim Brother 1 dives into the fiction behind multiplayer maps, vehicles, armor, and more. Grim, love this dude. Awesome guy. Okay, that might be interesting. Inside Infinite, our monthly blog series returns with a closer look at the future of Halo Waypoint and the work the team is doing to extend your Halo Infinite experience. And we'll catch up with members of the live team, so that sounds like the Sustain kind of live service team. Holy shit. Captain Blarkington, really appreciate the $50, dude. Enjoyed having you back, Favyn. Can't stick around for the rest of the stream, but go get some diapers for your kid. Thanks, dude. Well, hey, $50, I can buy some diapers now. I appreciate that, man. Holy shit. Very generous of you, dude. Also, just in case you missed it earlier today, make sure to check out the entire Halo Infinite segment from the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase over at Xbox's YouTube page. Our primary focus is on our multiplayer reveal, but we have some campaign stuff from Joseph Staten. Awesome. We'll update this blog throughout the week with links and new info as it becomes available. And, of course, make sure to follow Halo on Twitter to stay up to date. All right. That's kind of the housekeeping, it seems. So this looks fucking sick. That looks like Halo to me. What do you guys think? Looks good to me. For nearly 20 years, Halo multiplayer has been defined by sandbox-focused emergent gameplay. No, it was defined by sandbox-focused emergent gameplay for 10 years and has been defined by whatever the other popular games are at the time for the last 10 years. So if you're going back to this, awesome. But it has not been like that for the past 20 years. It has been more about how many fucking gizmos can I stick on my Spartan's ass cheeks. That's basically what it's been. That offers players a wide array of weapons. Shit. That offers players a wide array of weapons, vehicles, and toys in the name of competition and good fun. With Halo Infinite, the team at 343 Industries is embracing the franchise's legacy while imbuing it with new, modern twists to lean into the series' strengths while simultaneously laying a foundation on which to grow and further evolve in the months and years beyond launch. Sure. See, that's the thing. It's like, I wish this wasn't a 10-year game. I wish this was a 3-year game where it could come out and it could be whatever it is, and we can learn the lessons we need, and then bam, whatever lessons we learn, here's the new foundation. I don't want to try and fix a core if it doesn't work, and I just don't think the core gameplay for this game is interesting enough to build a 10-year foundation on. So that's my concern. Now, if it doesn't do well, hopefully they'll be like, oh, well, this is why we fucked up, and, maybe we'll do another game. Anthem was supposed to be longer than it lasted, and it didn't last. It happens. Not every game, not every live service makes it. But I am worried that, they're going to try and shove a square into a round hole if it doesn't have the launch that they think it's going to have. And I think if it does that, well, I guess we can talk about that in just a second. Keep going. Let's see. In addition to returning favorites and brand new weapons, Halo Infinite Sandbox is punctuated by the addition of Halo 3-esque equipment, game-changing limited-use abilities that players will scavenge for during a match. Again, that's the kind of shit we've been talking about. In today's trailer, you catch a first glimpse of two additional pieces of equipment. The threat sensor is an area of effect support device that periodically pulses and illuminates enemy players within its radius, with the aptly named repulsor can be used to deflect projectiles and anything else that gets in the way. So, let's see. The threat sensor is stupid. So here's a perfect example of an ability that has never ever been fun in any video game ever. And it will be okay in Halo Infinite because it's sitting on the fucking map. And that's what we're talking about. When you have shitty ideas and you put it on the map, I can get rid of it and it doesn't hurt the rest of the game. So that's what we're fucking talking about, okay? The repulsor, so that's probably the thing where, Vegeta slaps the projectile away. Whether it's zipping across a map to gain the high ground using a grapple shot or digging in your defenses with a drop wall, equipment brings new strategic and tactical options to Halo Infinite's frenetic multiplayer combat, with more additions to come in future seasonal updates. So one thing that is interesting, fellas, is everything that looked good in this trailer is the type of shit that would feature prominently in a classic Halo. If you never saw a single person sprint, if you never saw a single person slide or clamber or whatever abilities still exist in this game, not a single fucking person who watched it would have a different opinion on it. And yet everybody was still pretty fucking excited because sandbox elements are interesting. So if this dude was just walking right now, this screenshot would be just as badass, because the strength of this game is not going to be any of those abilities that people thought, Halo has to have it or people won't buy it. No, if that didn't feature in the trailer, everybody would still be hyped as fuck because they focused on sandbox elements, and sandbox elements are cool. All right? So that's kind of what I've been talking about. And that's why it's been kind of funny when we're just like, hey, you should build this kind of game. And I've gotten so much pushback from it for like the past 3 years. And now a lot of those same people are looking at these trailers where it's utilizing a lot of sandbox elements. And they're all like, oh my God, this is fucking Halo. Oh, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's like, man, like, why didn't you agree with me? Like, for the past 4 or 5 years, why haven't you been on my side if you also think this shit is cool? Anyway, I just think that's funny that all of these sandbox elements are playing so well to like both sides of the aisle, and yet, the purists or like the people who have been really, really pro player abilities, they've just been really shitting on us for a while. Let's see. Vehicles have always been a pivotal part of Halo's sandbox, and Infinite will include an assortment of tried and true UNSC classics in addition to Banish-inspired favorites. many of which now support customization, from strafing runs in a Banshee to fireteam incursions in the new Razorback to the satisfying splatter of the chopper. The UNSC's garage is well equipped for intense Spartan skirmishes. Okay. Vehicles are good. You know, just look how much their tone has changed. Like, fucking Halo 5 didn't even launch with BTB, and now they're sitting here talking about how, like, quintessential, like, vehicles are to hate the Halo experience. And, yeah, we had it in Warzone, I guess, but let's be honest. Let's be honest, guys. Do I have to say it? Dame Buster says sprint is necessary to make movement more fluid when you just want to cover ground faster, but you're not being attacked. All right, someone link them some of my old videos there. After nearly 20 years of Spartan combat and experience to contend with, we know the Halo multiplayer arena can sometimes be a daunting experience. To help address this, a key pillar for Halo Infinite is to be the most approachable and welcoming entry in the series to date. To help ensure all Spartans meet the UNSC's high bar and have the skills necessary to succeed on the battlefield, we're excited to introduce the all-new Academy. Under the mentorship of Spartan Commander Lorette, the Academy offers players the opportunity to hone their skills and get better acclimated with the armaments and environments of Halo Infinite. Recruits will be able to dial in their marksmanship skills at the target range or jump right into customizable training skirmishes and square off against AI-controlled bots. Training mode lets you configure specific loadouts, deploy opponent bots of various skill levels, and practice on your own terms. Bots can also be configured in custom games to tailor the experience and even fill in roster spots. So, that's cool, I guess. I will never use this at all. I will never use it even a single time, but I guess that's fine. For new players, they can hop in. So, okay, cool. With new training options, boss to spar against, skill-based matchmaking, and improved systems that deliver the communication of key info to the players during a match, we're excited to watch Spartans of all skill levels and help you battle your way to the top of each season. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, like bots and multiplayer have always just not worked for me. Okay, here we go. At the core of Halo Infinite's multiplayer offering is the Arena, which once again pits two teams of 4 Spartans against each other in a variety of new and returning modes. Halo's Arena has and continues to be defined by fair starts. Once again, there was a little period there, 343, where you kind of fucked that up. And teams working closely to control key areas of a map while utilizing the sandbox, they're speaking to me, in the most impactful manner. Scavenging also remains a key component. Players will strategically work together to acquire newly spawned weapons off a rack, or take down an opponent to loot their equipment and use it against them. I don't know. Spawning off a rack, that just sounds dumb. Holy shit, $20 from 2 underscores. Appreciate that 2 underscores. Holy shit. SBMM is skill-based matchmaking. So, obviously, Jeff Seitzer back. The GOAT. The best video game voice announcer in the history of multiplayer. And it's not really all that close, in my opinion. Way better than fucking Shax or whatever it is from Destiny. Well done, Guardian. Wow, you're doing really great out there. I'm impressed. I don't know. It just never hyped me up. Let's see. Yeah, picking up weapons off a rack. It's like, oh, instead of it being a spawn pad, we put the spawn pad on a wall and we're saying it's different. That's basically what it is. That's what it sounds like to me. All right. Let's keep going. This looks okay, I guess. Maybe some verticality here. Yeah, I would prefer it to be on the map. I just like the way that looks. But spawn pads are what they are. When Halo Infinite releases this holiday, it will also usher in the long-awaited return of Big Team Battle. This classic series stalwart is back, but bigger and better than ever, supporting 24 players on large vehicle-friendly maps, tapping into the full extent of the sandbox. BTB is the epitome of the Halo experience and the ultimate Spartan battle fantasy, with pelicans swooping in to deploy fresh vehicles, weapon ordnance dropping from the sky, and tactical updates from Commander Lorette. Big Team Battle is the wild, raucous, fun social experience that cranks everything up to 11, and we'll be sharing more details later this summer. So again, the return of Big Team Battle, because you took it away, now is like the highlight of your game, which is good. This does kind of look like the Halo 2 level New Mombasa. It definitely does. Lorette, I'm assuming, is that lady who was talking like at the beginning of the trailer. Let's see. In addition to ranked and social matchmaking playlists, players will also experience limited time seasonal events with special rewards on the line. FOMO. Console and PC players will play together via crossplay. I don't really want that. I don't really... as long as they have like input separation, I guess that's okay. Today's reveal trailer offers glimpses of a few new arena maps and one Big Team Battle map you'll be able to jump into later this year. We'll have additional fictional details for these maps coming as part of the Cannon Fodder blog. Okay, that's cool. Give a little context to what's going on. Express yourself. They really like this black one with the one red arm. They love that shit. Okay, separation. That's good. A key opponent of the new Halo Infinite multiplayer experience is your personal Spartan that's meant to grow and evolve month after month, season after season. Players will have more options than ever before to customize your Spartan and make it uniquely yours. Each season will feature a new assortment of customization pieces and components that can be earned via gameplay, challenges, events, and purchase. We've said this before, but it bears saying again. There will be no loot boxes or elements of chance if you decide to purchase an optional customization item. And of course, all of Halo Infinite Spartan customization elements are purely cosmetic and have no impact to gameplay. So, again, just like basically saying, yeah, we fucked up, our bad, we're fixing that shit. The Armor Hall offers more per-piece customization options than any prior Halo game, including everything from helmets to visors to gloves to shoulder pads and more. Customization doesn't stop at armor. You'll be able to earn and apply coatings to weapons and vehicle too, and that helps the humorous voice you hear in the trailer. It's one example of the new personal AI that you'll be able to equip during multiplayer matches. The final game will even include more ways to customize your Spartan than we're showing today. I wonder if you could choose the option like no AI, so you don't have like an annoying voice in your head. It's like, Jeff's good. Unless Jeff can be my AI, I'm not really all that interested. You know what I mean? To fully support our goals for expanded player expression in Halo Infinite, the team has designed a new friend and foe system for multiplayer games. So it's like, we really want those microtransactions to have more value. So we got rid of a staple of the series. At a high level, this functions as an outline system that uses different colors to denote friends and foes. These colors are configurable for accessibility purposes, and whatever colors you assign will match your scoreboard, team bases, and team flags. This isn't depicted in the reveal trailer due to its more cinematic nature, but we'll have more details to share down the road, and Halo insiders will be able to check it out firsthand during technical previews later this summer. So that right there is a little concerning to me, because it's like, if it doesn't look like shit, why don't you just show it? You know what I mean? It's like, they were running around and they had all this footage and they had these outlines and they were like, this doesn't look good. And so they intentionally removed it. So it's like, if literally your threat detection system makes your game less presentable and less interesting to look at, are we doing the right thing here? You know what I mean? It's like, oh man, it's not very cinematic. Like, if it doesn't look good to the point where you'd remove it from your trailer, I'm a little concerned. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's customizable, but I'm worried. I'm worried about that. I'm worried how that's going to affect the game. Are you ready? Back when we first announced Halo Infinite, we talked about the importance the community would play in development and beyond via Halo Insider Flighting, pre-release technical previews, and feedback. We've seen firsthand the good that comes from empowering and partnering with our community to get pre-release gameplay feedback and feature input, which has been instrumental on our the Master Chief Collection journey over the past several years. So, looks like they're doing flighting. Obviously good. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you. We know it's been a long time coming, but we're excited to finally pull back the curtain and talk more about the multiplayer side of Halo Infinite. We also know there will be questions and a need for more info, so don't worry. That's exactly what we're going to provide in the days, weeks, and months ahead. We've still got work to do to wrap up development, but we're committed to continuing to bring Halo community along on the road to launch. Creating and shipping any game is a huge undertaking, but to do so amidst a global pandemic when the team has been separated and working from home for over 15 months is challenging at an unprecedented scale. As we work towards release later this year, we're grateful for the continued support and understanding from the Halo community. Thank you. We also want to extend a major shout out to the teams across 343 Industries and our partners. We have continued to overcome adversity and give their all to make a special Halo game we hope you will enjoy for years to come. So what do you guys think of that? We know the expectations and stakes are high, and we may not get everything exactly to everyone's liking on day one. That always concerns me. When they're like, hey, we might not have it, but trust me, we're a live service, and we're going to get it eventually. And that's going to play into kind of how I end this stream here. Along with a more inviting new player experience, we're rolling out the red carpet for more players than ever before to jump in and share in this universe. And these experiences we've all come to know and love for nearly 20 years. We're as eager and excited as you are to begin the next chapter of this journey together this holiday. Make sure your Halo Insider profile is up to snuff, Spartans. We'll be counting on you when the time comes. Okay. Whew. We actually had quite a lot to go through. Only Dakota outlines I dislike. Sprint along with slide I also dislike, but the focus on sandbox elements is a good start. Tomorrow will really show us what we need to know. Story still looks kick-ass. Go to 20 seconds in the multiplayer reveal trailer. So, I'm assuming you mean like right here, right? So we're like 442. It's going to be like 4... Let's go like right here. Gear Shift Media, thanks for the $10, dude. Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah, I don't know, like, is it like super easy? Like, do you know whose team this guy is on? Like this guy I'm pointing to up here. Like, you're looking at it, you see a person. There's a person up there. Do you know whose team he's on? Like, be honest. No, it's not free for all. We have team colors. Like, this is a bad guy, that's a bad guy. Who's this guy? What team is he on? Yeah, it's 100% a person. Because, look, okay, so it's red team. See this? So it's red team, right? You can see that here. But then when it zooms out, absolutely no fucking idea. And that's kind of what I'm talking about. Like, even in, like, this video. Like, when you're crossed up like this, and you have two players that are, like, right next to each other. Like, you're literally shooting at this guy, right? you can see a faint red outline, but when his shield flare is going, if you come around the corner and you see this dude and his shield flares, flaring, would you honestly be able to immediately identify, hey, that's a bad guy? Because even if it takes you like a split, like even just like an extra half a second to like fucking freaking micro analyze magnifying glass and do a fucking case study on this dude, like that's all it takes for him to turn around and shoot you. Like, this looks hard to tell, in my opinion. If they have tags, yeah, that would help. Like, if they have the red enemy tag, like Halo's historically had, that would help. They are in this part of the trailer. Go back 5 or 10 seconds. That's like the whole trailer. Yeah. I don't know. Like, you're going to have to see it in action. Okay, so it's not turned on there. Good. Good. That's some good shit. That's some good shit. Yeah, but even then, don't tags only show when you're actually aiming at somebody? It's not like everybody's just running around with a permanent name over the top of their head. So if like I have to fucking hold my reticle over somebody and wait a half second for their red name tag to pop up to see if they're on my team or not, that would kind of suck. Teammates have a triangle. Okay. Okay. We'll see. I think, again, that's one of those things where we got to see it in action. Might be just like super stupid obvious when we're actually all playing it, but always a concern when they change something that's been a certain way for a while. Okay. So this is how I'm going to end it. All right, boys and ladies. So thanks for sticking around. These are kind of like my summarized thoughts. It's heading in the right direction. It looks way better than last year. They're clearly focusing on the elements that classic fans or traditional Halo fans have been advocating for a very long time. And so that's a good sign that they've heard that and they're beginning to understand that, hey, that's an important part of Halo. Okay? That's what Halo should really be designed around. Now, what they're going to need to make this game successful is a really compelling launch with a shit ton of content, and there should be absolutely no excuse because it's been 6 years, right? It's been 6 years. They should have a shit ton of content. I do not think this game's core mechanics are interesting enough for them to be just inherently relied on. Like maybe you could with Halo 5. Like Halo 5's gameplay had a lot going on. Like you could basically play that game a lot and just learn the mechanics. But this game is a very standard FPS game in regards to its mechanics. It's using abilities and features that just most games use nowadays. Like most modern first-person shooters, they use those mechanics, right? So I don't think you can rely on that, and I don't see this game being hyper-competitive because of that. Could be wrong. That's just my first initial guess. But if you... Sorry, give me 1 second. If you build this game and use the free-to-play access, and you really, really focus on all of like the community elements and the creation elements, and you take advantage of the fact that on day one, you're going to have more people playing this Halo than any other Halo before it, you might be successful with this game if you do that. If you have all of the modes there, if you have a compelling launch lineup, if you have Forge there, and you have a really great Forge, and you have tons of playlists where all of these people can come in, you might make it off of just the free-to-play access and just like the pure onslaught of content, because that's what Roblox does, right? Roblox doesn't have just like these incredible mechanics. That's what Minecraft does. Minecraft and Roblox, those types of games, they make it based on their creation tools and their community forging tools. Not forging like the actual Forge, but all of these things that galvanize a community and bring them together. You could do that. Halo Infinite could be a success if it has all of that instilled upon it day one. So when you say, hey, we might not have everything you want day one, you really need to, because that's your one shot, in my opinion. Like, that's your shot. Like, if you can build a community and you can have all these features and you can win based on, you know, hey, we're the game that has just a ton of shit, and yeah, we're kind of basic in the gameplay department, but we got a great sandbox, and we have all of these game modes, and all of these playlists, and all of these modes of play, and all of this new content that's constantly being filtered in from the creation. I don't think that'll work if you trickle those features in one at a time. I think you need it day one. I think you need to hook people in day one and just blow them away with content. And you guys can let me know if you guys agree with that. Holy shit. I just looked at my donations. Noah Bryan says, nice seeing you again, dude. Always fun to hear your thoughts. Mo of life for life. $75 fucking dollars, dude. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Very generous. Very generous. Double underscore again, dude. $50. Holy shit. Keep up the amazing work. Always like hearing your thoughts on Halo. Holy shit. You guys have been very generous. We hit like almost 600 viewers. Like, I can't believe it. Like, you guys have been really supportive today. Agreed. Here's community content. I might VOD it. We'll see. But I appreciate you guys coming along. Appreciate you joining. I appreciate all the very generous donations. Was not expecting that, honestly. I was like, when I popped in and there were 60 people here, I thought, holy shit, like, this is really cool. Like, you guys are still here. But the fact that we almost hit 600 and we hovered around 500 for the majority of the stream, really couldn't be happy. Even now, after I've begun to shut it down, I'm still sitting at over 360. Dakota with the $5. Holy shit. Enjoyed the live stream. Thank you for the interaction and enjoyment. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, you guys will see me soon. I won't be gone another year. I promise. I have actually been working on videos. I just got to finish it, and I'll probably talk about whatever is shown tomorrow. And, yeah, that's going to do it. Let me know if you guys liked it. Let me know if you guys want me to do more of this. And thank you for everybody stopping by. Now I'm going to very awkwardly close the stream down because I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this.